Today is November 2022. We will kind of present the report, things we did. It's the show business activity, considering things we launched. The machine record as something new. We told that we will kind of put something new, a new era at this segment, and for sure we did. We had all efforts before we kept, it was the intention. First one, the mandatory need to have, as having the regression and lean management at the size and the segment and others in the same way by the political party association and different fields associated, increase the thing and boosting things beyond the purpose. Going like this, you must have these circles inside the square some way. We had the optimization of COBOL and a lot of things by free will, by goodwill. Have no expectation as payment by a conjuncture ruled by criminal purpose, as top-down corruption scam, as we are proving all the time. The frauds against this payroll is white-collar crime in the same way. The thing you did your entire life and your professional life, it goes kick from corruption, it's a fraud. If you do this at a new star or something, you transfer the hoax to this star and will for sure carry this value through to a lot of groups, and you are corrupt and destroy our society. It's not tolerated. The gaps, as you could observe, the cross-cut as interaction to have, as having this gap that do not go along with the Constitution. You all committed state crimes, conspiracy crime, treason against the state power, institutional power. The regression using our model, our effort in the same way can be applied in all things. The conjuncture, the segment alpha and beta, the segment public and corporate, and the company, inside the company, the offices and the departments. We will check that the risk behavior always point to a variable. Indeed, it's the human resource. This human resource can have the action or do not have the action. One have the action, this action can be confirmed by law, denied by law. And do not have the action, sometimes if you are supposed to act, you for sure are wrong. And then we have these ideas as having, the Operation Third Wind reviewed, Law and Order review, the regression by segments, considering that this segment here, as normal curve, the distribution of value is transference from the underground to the mainstream, or the regular area show business go by an interface, and this will be a failure at your system of control if the criminal area got combined at both. It's the idea of that model. We will transfer the failure from interface, considering this. And if this goes as fraud in global scale with global stars, of course that this approach will be for sure linked with other areas. We need only one to put this scheme as multi-level. Distribution of power included upon the scheme down. It's made, it's closed. American grid. The other thing, we had the machine learning as oriented program, and the machine will have this kind of information. And if you use, for instance, a neutral area as air flight with cages inside, do for instance the heroin test, by each argument and sentence presented to this machine as machine learning, the machine can have a decision about your guiltiness based on codified qualification of your guiltiness and authorize, indeed, having an order to inject the substance on you. Could be like this, or you can have the shot, the first shot authorized by the machine, and the others by your own consciousness as self-determination in a neutral area, informing, reporting to the International Criminal Court all human resources agents about the right as reciprocity, considering crimes against mankind, humanity crimes, and others. In the same way, the machine can put, for instance, the offender inside a cage and authorize to release something, could be a cockroach or whatever. It's a decision made by the machine in a neutral area. The machine programming is made by this. This is the security by grid 2022-2028, considering the courage of them, and that special person that for sure had this had no idea about things, and no one have indeed. But since situation turns into so much dangerous that my area is not security, and I had to hit this area, my area's administration. I wish you all success. The show business is over. I have no idea if I'm going to continue doing this. I really would like to have my incomes, my payment as benefits paid as compensation, having the judicial order to receive these and transfer what is supposed to be mine by law and in total conformance with the Constitution, considering the risk report 2022, tracenovember.blogspot.com. I wish you success and the best moment ever. Have